At the end of December in 2020, the United Kingdom finally, after more than 4 years, left the European Union. Brexit is something that will be in our past now. We will not be looking ahead to the idea of Great Britain leaving the famed European Union, the market system that they have been in since 1973. They're finally out. They negotiated terms and left it behind. Now they go into their future. Now, we have written in our Beyond Today magazine and talked about Brexit and the prophetic implications of what this actually means a great deal. It is something that does bear not only watching but understanding in the larger purpose of God, the promises to Abraham and all. You know, it's not the first time that England, Britons, have left a European power. The first time they did it was in the year 410 BC when the islanders petitioned the Roman emperor to leave the Roman Empire. And they were granted permission to leave, and they actually did. They left, again, that European continental power at the time, the Roman Empire. And now, beginning in 2016 with the referendum and finally concluding over 4 years later, they have left it again. They've left it behind. Now, that has tremendous geopolitical implications for Europe, Great Britain, and other people in the world. Great Britain will now be able to create their own trade agreements with whoever they want, and they've already done that with more than 62 other nations. The potential is quite large there for them to continue to prosper, but they have their sovereignty in many different ways, legally and judicially, and certainly economically, and they're free now to chart their own way forward in the world. We will watch that. We will continue to no doubt write about that, and in future Beyond Today episodes we will talk about the role of the English-speaking peoples and Great Britain in that. There's one scripture that I did want to at least comment on out of the book of Hosea, chapter 12, that does have a bearing on this. When it speaks about Ephraim being one of the sons of Joseph and one of those on whom the birthright blessing was given, and as it projects forward prophetically, it says, Ephraim feeds on the wind and pursues the east wind. Poetic, metaphorical language here for movement, for action, for their way in the world. He daily increases lies and desolation. Also, they make a covenant with the Assyrians, and oil is carried to Egypt. The last part of that phrase is talking about trade and their international relations. And so they are moving on their own, the United Kingdom at this time, and as their role within the larger orbit of the English-speaking nations continues to develop, it's something to watch and understand as God's purpose unfolds with those who bear the blessings that He first made to Abraham and what has been fulfilled in the modern world. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.